Good afternoon. Today is the 9th of October and we're back in the Rover again. I know how many of you like to see this on the channel, and today it is going to be just a little Santa Pod update. Oh yes. So as most of you know, I'm taking my lovely 1998 Rover 620 GSI automatic to Santa Pod this weekend for the £500 Santa Pod birthday challenge. The other channels involved, and I'll link them in the description below, are Lawrie's Mechanical Marvels, Planet Auto, The Rubbish Mechanic, and Furiousdriving. All of us now have a car, and I think we're all, with MOT, so we should be okay for getting there on the Friday, which will be the first part of the challenge, which will be an economy run from Milton Keynes to Bedford, and we're going to be staying overnight in Bedford on Friday and then going to Santa Pod on Saturday morning. There's been a lot of activity over the last few days. Mr. Matthew Richardson from Furiousdriving has got himself a car which is MOT worthy. He's done a lot of work on his 2001 Hyundai Coupé 1.6 SE to get it ready and to get it an MOT. He's done welding, he's done servicing, he's done electrics and all kinds of things. A lot of work on that car to get it ready. Mr. James Coleman, a rubbish mechanic, he's been fiddling around with choke cables, things like that, on his 1987 Renault 11 1.4 GTL. The driver's window, like on my car, doesn't work very well. I'm not going to say any more than that, but these things do cause one or two terrifying and amusing situations sometimes. Planet Auto, they've just done a service on their 1999 Honda Civic 1.4. Yes, that's a bit overdue, I think, but they should be okay. I think Ben's been applying some lovely graphics to the car for your own personal amusement. With Laurie's Mechanical Marvels, they basically made one good car out of two bad ones. It's pretty amazing, really, what they've done. They managed to sell the body shell of one of them for a certain amount of money, so they're kind of £100 or so under the limit, which is £500 to prepare the car, MOT, buy the car, get whatever you needed to get, to be able to enter it for the challenge. The Rover, it's cost me around £438, I think, so far. One of the things I noticed, having not driven the car for a while, and I parked it around the corner because I've not been using it really over the last week particularly, is that one of the front tyres was quite flat. So I drove straight away to the petrol station up the end of the road and reinflated it. I do have enough money actually to get another tyre should I need to, but I don't even know if I need a brand new one. It's possible I could get a part worn one or something, which will just keep my budget down, because every penny counts in this challenge, and that's one of the things that's very exciting about it. Points in this challenge are allocated for things like having service history, actually buying the car and not just having it just lying around, not buying a diesel, not exceeding the mileage limit, things like that. And then the economy run, that'll be interesting. There's points for that. There's also points for the drag strip itself, and who can get the best time. We might have a driver's challenge as well. I'm not sure if we'll actually do that because we don't seem to have a suitable extra car for that at the moment, so we might just not have to do that this time. We might do that next time we have one, because we are actually planning on doing another Santa Pod challenge actually next year, so stay tuned for that. There's other people who are interested in joining us for that too, apart from the other 5 original channels who've entered this time. So we'll just see how it develops. The Rover's running fine, apart from the issue with the tyre being a bit flat. Started up first time, still running pretty well. I don't know what my fuel economy is like. I haven't retested it. I've done maybe in this car around 200 miles since I bought it, which was the beginning of last month. I haven't used it that much. I've got other cars that I use generally, but it's nice and comfortable. The interior is nice. Not everything works, but that's okay. That's what you get for a car that cost well under £500. So I hope you found that video to be informative. There's plenty more Santa Pod £500 birthday challenge to come over the next few days, as I've mentioned. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting updates. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and also visit my Facebook page, facebook.com/Lloyd Vehicle Consulting. If you need to source a car for you, it doesn't have to be a really cheap one. Normally the cars I work with are way more than £500. Just so you know, I don't necessarily recommend buying a £500 car or less than £500 car as your daily car. I don't necessarily recommend that for most people. Then please get in touch via my website. It's www.lloydvehicleconsulting.co.uk. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.